Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. First, the Talking About the Week PDF Conversation Cheat Sheet. Learn how to talk about your plans for the week and how to say the days of the week in the target language. Download this cheat sheet for free. Second, 50 questions that learners need to know. Do you know all the most common questions that beginners need to know? If not, this lesson is for you. Third, 15 words and phrases you may not know. Chances are you don't know some of the words and phrases inside this lesson, and that's a good thing, because you start learning the moment you come across something you don't know. So access this free lesson. Fourth, the Daily Conversations Infographic ebook. You'll learn over 100 conversational phrases with this new PDF ebook. Download it now for free. Fifth, How to Say Hello PDF Writing Workbook. With this printable PDF, you'll pick up some common greetings and be able to practice writing them out. And sixth, want an app that teaches you the language through conversations? Download innovative language learning for free for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. You'll unlock bite-sized lessons that teach you practical conversations and get you speaking in minutes. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
Hi everybody, my name is Felice. Welcome to the 2000 Core Italian Words and Phrases video series. Each lesson will help you learn new words, practice and review what you have learned. Okay, let's get started. First is naso che cola, runny nose. Naso che cola, naso che cola. Runny nose. Avere il naso che cola. Have a runny nose. Avere il naso che cola. Stordito. Dizzy. Stordito. Stordito. Dizzy. Mi sento stordito. I feel dizzy. Mi sento stordito. Naso chiuso. Stuffy nose. Naso chiuso. Naso chiuso. Stuffy nose. Medicina per il naso chiuso. Medicine for a stuffy nose. Medicina per il naso chiuso. Pallavolo. Volleyball. Pallavolo. Pallavolo. Volleyball. Giocare a pallavolo. Play volleyball. Giocare a pallavolo. Golf. 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 Giocare a golf. Play golf. Giocare a golf. Pugilato. Boxing. Pugilato. Pugilato. Boxing. Ring del pugilato. Boxing ring. Ring del pugilato. Viaggiare. Travel. Viaggiare. Viaggiare. Travel. Viaggiare con il pullman. Travel by tour bus. Viaggiare con il pullman. Laurearsi. Graduate. Laurearsi. Laurearsi. Graduate. Dopo che mi sarò laureato, viaggerò per il mondo per un anno. After I graduate, I will travel the world for 1 year. Dopo che mi sarò laureato, viaggerò per il mondo per un anno. Trasferirsi. Move. Trasferirsi. Trasferirsi. Move. Mi sono appena trasferito a Tokyo. I've just moved to Tokyo. Mi sono appena trasferito a Tokyo. Nuova Delhi. New Delhi. Nuova Delhi. Nuova Delhi. New Delhi. Nuova Delhi, India. New Delhi, India. Nuova Delhi, India. Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. First, you will hear a word or a phrase in English. Respond in Italian, then repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how to say runny nose? Naso che cola. Naso che cola. And how to say dizzy? Stordito. Stordito. What about stuffy nose? Naso chiuso. Naso chiuso. Do you remember how to say volleyball? Pallavolo. Pallavolo. Let's try golf. 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 What about boxing? Pugilato. Pugilato. Now, let's see if you remember how to say travel. Viaggiare. Viaggiare. Another one. What about graduate? Laurearsi. Laurearsi. Do you remember how to say move? Trasferirsi. Trasferirsi. And finally, do you remember how to say New Delhi? Nuova Delhi. Nuova Delhi. Well done. See you next time. A presto. Hi everybody, my name is Felice. Welcome to the 2000 Core Italian Words and Phrases video series. Each lesson will help you learn new words, practice and review what you have learned. Okay, let's get started. First is all. Lobby. All. All. Lobby. Hall dell'hotel. Hotel lobby. hall dell'hotel. Servizio sveglia. Wake up service. Servizio sveglia. Servizio sveglia. Wake up service. Ho usato il servizio sveglia per farmi chiamare alle 6 del mattino. I used the wake up service to call me at 6 o'clock a.m. Ho usato il servizio sveglia per farmi chiamare alle 6 del mattino. Sweet. 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 Suite. Suite. Suite d'hotel. Hotel suite. Suite d'hotel. Ciclismo. Cycling. Ciclismo. Ciclismo. Cycling. Luciano è il nuovo campione di ciclismo. Luciano is the new cycling champion. Luciano è il nuovo campione di ciclismo. Automobilismo. Auto racing. Automobilismo. Automobilismo. Auto racing. Auto da corsa su un circuito di automobilismo. Racing car on an auto racing track. Auto da corsa su un circuito di automobilismo. Nastro adesivo. Scotch tape. Nastro adesivo. Nastro adesivo. Scotch tape. Rotolo di nastro adesivo. Roll of scotch tape. Rotolo di nastro adesivo. Nascere. Be born. Nascere. Nascere. Be born. Sono nato nel 1980. I was born in 1980. Sono nato nel 1980. Ottenere un lavoro. Get a job. Ottenere un lavoro. Ottenere un lavoro. Get a job. Mio fratello finalmente ha ottenuto un lavoro. My brother finally got a job. Mio fratello finalmente ha ottenuto un lavoro. Morire. Die. Morire. Morire. Die. Morire per una malattia. Die of an illness. Morire per una malattia. Tokyo. 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 Città di Tokyo, Giappone. City of Tokyo, Japan. Città di Tokyo, Giappone. Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. First, you will hear a word or phrase in English. Respond in Italian, then repeat after me, focusing on pronunciations. Ready? Do you remember how to say lobby? All. All. And how to say wake up service? Servizio sveglia. Servizio sveglia. What about sweet? Sweet. Sweet. Do you remember how to say cycling? Ciclismo. Ciclismo. Let's try auto racing. Automobilismo. Automobilismo. What about Scotch tape? Nastro adesivo. Nastro adesivo. Now, let's see if you remember how to say be born. Nascere. Nascere. Another one. What about get a job? Ottenere un lavoro. Ottenere un lavoro. Do you remember how to say die? Morire. Morire. And finally, do you remember how to say Tokyo? Tokyo. Tokyo. Well done. See you next time. A presto.
Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary, followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Elena, allora dove ti porto? Vuoi andare a casa?
Non so se passare da Valeria o andare direttamente a casa.
Valeria non lavora più alla panetteria?
No,
Ok, cosa devo fare? O ti lascio da Valeria o ceniamo assieme, scegli tu.
lo so, è che proprio stasera hai ricevuto la tua nuova macchina. Potevamo andare a cena insieme.
Non ti preoccupare dai, possiamo cenare insieme dopodomani, ovvero domenica.
Allora va bene, andiamo pure da Valeria. Vuoi prendere l'autostrada o la strada statale?
Penso che sia meglio l'autostrada con questo traffico.
Ok,
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
casa,
Home, house, one's place.
casa, casa, direttamente,
Directly, straight.
direttamente, direttamente, panetteria,
Bakery,
panetteria, panetteria, cenare,
to have dinner, to dine.
cenare, cenare, dopodomani,
The day after tomorrow.
dopodomani, Dopodomani. Autostrada.
Highway.
Autostrada. Autostrada.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Elena, allora dove ti porto? Vuoi andare a casa?
Non so se passare da Valeria o andare direttamente a casa.
Valeria non lavora più alla panetteria?
No.
Ok, cosa devo fare? O ti lascio da Valeria o ceniamo assieme. Scegli tu.
Lo so, è che proprio stasera hai ricevuto la tua nuova macchina. Potevamo andare a cena insieme.
Non ti preoccupare, dai, possiamo cenare insieme dopodomani, ovvero domenica.
Allora va bene, andiamo pure da Valeria. Vuoi prendere l'autostrada o la strada statale?
Penso che sia meglio l'autostrada con questo traffico.
Ok.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson. Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Eccoci!
Grazie Carlo. Allora tu cosa farai stasera?
Stavo pensando di andare da Piero a vedermi la partita, oppure di affittare un film.
Valeria ha detto che puoi entrare a bere qualcosa se vuoi.
Ok, grazie.
Ciao ragazzi!
Ciao, Valeria!
Preferite bere acqua oppure succo d'arancia?
Succo d'arancia per me, grazie.
Io prendo l'acqua. Carlo, stasera rimani qui con noi?
No, stavo pensando di andare da Piero a vedere la partita.
Ah, allora forse è meglio che ti sbrighi, o la perderai.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Pensare,
To think, believe,
pensare, pensare. Partita di calcio,
football match, game,
partita di calcio. Partita di calcio. Affittare,
to let, rent,
affittare. Affittare. Succo d'arancia,
orange juice,
succo d'arancia. Succo d'arancia. Sbrigarsi,
to hurry up, be quick,
sbrigarsi. Sbrigarsi. Perdere,
to lose, waste, miss,
perdere. Perdere.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Eccoci!
Grazie Carlo. Allora tu cosa farai stasera?
Stavo pensando di andare da Piero a vedermi la partita, oppure di affittare un film.
Valeria ha detto che puoi entrare a bere qualcosa se vuoi.
Ok, grazie.
Ciao ragazzi!
Ciao, Valeria!
Preferite bere acqua oppure succo d'arancia?
Succo d'arancia per me, grazie.
Io prendo l'acqua. Carlo, stasera rimani qui con noi?
No, stavo pensando di andare da Piero a vedere la partita.
Ah, allora forse è meglio che ti sbrighi, o la perderai.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson. Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Che cosa avete fatto poi ieri sera?
Abbiamo visto un film dell'orrore che aveva portato il cugino di Valeria.
Com'era?
Veramente spaventoso. Dopo il film Valeria non voleva rimanere da sola.
Davvero? Se mi dici il titolo lo noleggio.
Adesso non mi ricordo, ma ti farò sapere. E tu hai visto la partita poi?
Quando sono arrivato da Marco era già finito il primo tempo.
Perché sei arrivato tardi?
Ho trovato un incidente per la strada e c'era una coda lunghissima.
Ti avevo detto che era meglio il motorino.
Hai ragione, quando si è in ritardo il motorino è sempre meglio.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Orrore.
Horror,
O-ro-re. Orrore. Cugino.
cousin,
Cu-gi-no. Cugino. Spaventoso.
frightening, scary,
Spaventoso. Spaventoso. Noleggiare.
to rent,
Noleggiare. Noleggiare. Incidente.
accident, incident,
Incidente. Incidente. Motorino.
scooter,
Motorino. Motorino.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Che cosa avete fatto poi ieri sera?
Abbiamo visto un film dell'orrore che aveva portato il cugino di Valeria.
Com'era?
Veramente spaventoso. Dopo il film Valeria non voleva rimanere da sola.
Davvero? Se mi dici il titolo lo noleggio.
Adesso non mi ricordo, ma ti farò sapere. E tu hai visto la partita poi?
Quando sono arrivato da Marco era già finito il primo tempo.
Perché sei arrivato tardi?
Ho trovato un incidente per la strada e c'era una coda lunghissima.
Ti avevo detto che era meglio il motorino.
Hai ragione, quando si è in ritardo il motorino è sempre meglio.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson. Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Ciao Carlo, sono Valeria. Disturbo?
No, dimmi.
Ti ho chiamato per chiederti un favore. Mi presteresti il tuo motorino?
Ah, Per quando ne hai bisogno?
Domani pomeriggio. Devo comprare delle cose all'outlet fuori città.
Ah, ok, non c'è problema. Posso usare la macchina per andare al lavoro. Comunque, pensavo tu ne avessi uno.
Sì, ma è dal meccanico. Ha qualche problema al motore. Sinceramente non ci capisco niente. Mi avevano detto era questione di un paio di giorni, ma è già passata una settimana.
Ah, non ti preoccupare, lo lascio davanti a casa. Per le chiavi, suona il campanello e chiedile a mia madre.
Ho capito. Grazie, sei un tesoro.
Ah sì? Allora compra qualcosa anche per me.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Prestare.
To lend, yield, give.
Bisogno.
Need, lack, necessity, poverty.
Fuori.
Out, outside.
Motore.
Engine, motor.
Sinceramente.
Honestly, sincerely.
Campanello.
Doorbell, buzzer.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Ciao Carlo, sono Valeria. Disturbo?
No, dimmi.
Ti ho chiamato per chiederti un favore. Mi presteresti il tuo motorino?
Ah, per quando ne hai bisogno?
Domani pomeriggio. Devo comprare delle cose all'outlet fuori città.
Ah, ok, non c'è problema. Posso usare la macchina per andare al lavoro. Comunque, pensavo tu ne avessi uno.
Sì, ma è dal meccanico. Ha qualche problema al motore. Sinceramente non ci capisco niente. Mi avevano detto era questione di un paio di giorni, ma è già passata una settimana.
Ah, non ti preoccupare, lo lascio davanti a casa. Per le chiavi, suona il campanello e chiedile a mia madre.
Ho capito. Grazie, sei un tesoro.
Ah sì? Allora compra qualcosa anche per me.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Welcome to your 2000 Core Italian Words and Phrases video series quiz! Each week we release a video teaching you new vocabulary. The following week you will be given a quiz so you can test your progress. Click the link in the description. Let's learn and review the words for your test. But if you're ready, it's quiz time! Naso che cola. Stordito. Naso chiuso. Pallavolo. Golf. Boxing. travel. Graduate. Move. New Delhi. Great job on completing the quiz. If you didn't get 100%, don't worry. Just check out the previous video again to review the expressions we covered. But before you go, we have a free gift that you don't want to miss. Use it to expand your vocabulary. Click the link in the description below to download our Italian ebook with the core 2000 words for daily life situations. Welcome to your 2000 Core Italian Words and Phrases video series quiz! Each week we release a video teaching you new vocabulary. The following week you will be given a quiz so you can test your progress. Click the link in the description. Let's learn and review the words for your test. But if you're ready, it's quiz time! All. Servizio sveglia. Sweet. Ciclismo. Automobilismo. Scotch tape. Be born. Get a job. Die. Tokyo. Great job on completing the quiz. If you didn't get 100%, don't worry. Just check out the previous video again to review the expressions we covered. But before you go, we have a free gift that you don't want to miss. Use it to expand your vocabulary. Click the link in the description below to download our Italian ebook with the core 2000 words for daily life situations.
Want to speak real Italian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ItalianPod101.com.
Hello everyone, welcome back to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Daisy, mi chiamo Daisy, and in this video we're gonna talk about what happens in January in Italy. Gennaio in Italia. Gennaio in Italia. So as I just said, January is gennaio, and gennaio starts off already on the first day with a holiday. Il primo di gennaio è Capodanno. Il primo di gennaio è Capodanno. The 1st of January is the head of the year, Capodanno, because it's at the head, capo, of the year, Capodanno. This is actually the day after San Silvester's night. So basically you recover from the party, and then it's said that what you do on the 1st of the year, you do for the rest of the year. Quello che fai il primo dell'anno, lo fai tutto l'anno. Quello che fai il primo dell'anno, lo fai tutto l'anno. So you want to make sure to have a nice and pleasant day so that you can spend the rest of the days of the year just like this one. During this day, the main event is the lunch. So il pranzo di Capodanno, which is sometimes made of leftovers from the night before, so avanzi, but still it involves things that bring good luck. For example, lenticchie, so lentils, and then it's about meat, so for example, tortellini in brodo, So, tortellini is the pasta with meat in. Or you can have lasagne, cannelloni. Cannelloni is big pasta filled with stuff, meat most likely, and then baked in the oven. Then, of course, with lenticchie, you can have il cotechino, which is pork sausage, or also arrosto, roasted beef. It really depends on people. Some families even have fish. And in the south, Naples in particular, it's common to have la minestra maritata. Maritato is a word from Naples dialect. So marito is husband. Maritato or maritata, since we're talking about a female here, means that she has a husband, so married. And minestra maritata is because all the ingredients match each other so good that they are meant to be husband and wife, basically. Inside it has vegetables and also cotenna, so the pig skin, or sausage, salsiccia. For desserts, you have pandoro and panettone, but maybe you want to make a new version of it. So, for example, tiramisu, but with those. Let's say that you're supposed to have a lighter meal than the night before, but that's not always the case. Rarely, actually. Okay, then we have a small break, let's say, till the next holiday, which is the 6th of January. Il 6 gennaio è l'Epifania. Epifania. So the day of Befana. Befana is this old lady, not to be confused with a witch, because it doesn't have like a pointed hat, that brings actually gifts to kids. She brings it inside socks. Or even better, actually the kid is supposed to leave an empty sock outside on the 5th of January. In an ideal place, you would put that on the fireplace, but if you don't have it, you just put it somewhere in the house. And then the next day, the kid would find it filled with things. Now, the things that you find are candies and some small toys and fruits if you were a good boy or girl. But if you didn't behave properly, then you would find onions, garlic, and coal. Actually, there is a special candy here in Italy, which is sugar, colored sugar, black, so that resembles coal, but it's just a candy. And that's to symbolize that occasionally every kid doesn't behave perfectly, so they still receive it, but it's not the black, unedible one. There are many legends around this female figure. Some says that she's related to Babbo Natale, some say that they're rival actually, but there is a Christian one that tells that the three kings, so I Re Magi, that went and see Jesus Christ for his birth, they spent some time with her. They met her before going to Jesus Christ and told her that she should come as well, but she refused because she was too busy with her swiping and, house chores. But later on, she regretted and wanted to see the baby. So the legend says that she started knocking on people's doors asking for this baby that she couldn't find in the end, but thinking that it could be any of the baby that she met, she brought gifts and she left some to every baby that she met. And that's how they justify, let's say, the fact that she brings gifts to kids. There are also several poems dedicated to la Befana. For example, one says, La Befana viene di notte, la Befana viene di notte. So la Befana comes at night, con le scarpe tutte rotte, with her broken shoes, all broken shoes, con le scarpe tutte rotte, il cappello alla romana, a Roman hat, il cappello alla romana, viva viva la Befana. Yay, yay, it's la Befana. Hip hip hooray for the Befana. Now, I said il cappello alla romana, but actually there are many versions where sometimes it's the dress or the nose, but anyway, alla romana, because as I said before, this comes from the legend of the Catholic Romans. Either way, l'Epifania tutte le feste porta via. L'Epifania tutte le feste porta via. So the Epiphany, which is the day of La Befana, brings away all the festivities, which means that this is the end of celebrations for Christmas and New Year's. In fact, it's the 7th of January, the day when schools start again, and also work, you go back to work if you had a break. This is the day where you can still visit things typical of this period, for example, il presepe vivente, so a living representation of the birth of Jesus Christ, presepe vivente, or il villaggio di Natale, Christmas village, where you can see, la casa di Babbo Natale, which is Santa Claus' house, and you can eat street food and so on. During this period, but also in all January in general, you could also find spettacoli di luci, so lights, exhibitions, spettacoli di luci, entertainment made with lights, for example, in city squares, and of course, entertainment on the snow. So not only the whole Settimana Bianca, so the White Week, where people go and spend time on the snow and practice and play winter sports, but also just, for example, una ciaspolata, or motoslitta day, excursion. Ciaspolata is snowshoeing, and motoslitta is snowmobile, the bike on the snow, literally, motoslitta. So those are the activities that you can do during January, which ends with 3 particular days. In fact, 28th, 29th, and 30th of January are known to be I giorni della merla. I giorni della merla. So merlo is blackbird, merla is the female of the blackbird, and I giorni della merla are considered the coldest days of the year, and the legend says that they're called of the merla, I giorni della merla, because the blackbird, which once was white, actually, had to protect herself and also the babies in the chimney of a fireplace, and that lasted 3 days because it was so cold that when she got out, she was completely covered in soot, and that's why she became black. So the blackbird before was the white bird, literally. Another legend says that January, the month January, was really mean to the merla and threw storms and blizzard when she was around. So she decided not to go out for the whole month of January. So she collected food before just in order not to go out. And when she finally did, which was the last day of January, then January, the month, the personification of the month, sent all the coldness that he could. And yeah, that's why we say that the end of January is the coldest. Still, it had something to do with blackbirds. So all in all, I would say that January is a cold month that you either want to spend inside eating and maybe having hot chocolate, cioccolata calda, or you want to enjoy the snow by being outside, but wear warm clothes. I hope you learned something that you didn't know yet. And if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you haven't done it yet, you can sign up for your free lifetime account on ItalianPod101.com. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description. Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is input versus output and how to learn language faster. Are you getting results from your language learning? You may be spending time on apps, watching YouTube videos, maybe even reading through a textbook, getting all this input. But what about output? Do you know what you're getting out of it? Most learners don't. Stick around. Today you'll discover 1. The other meaning of input versus output, 2. How tracking your input and output helps you learn a language faster, and 3. How to apply this tactic. But first, if you're looking for new free language resources and downloads, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Talking About the Week PDF Conversation Cheat Sheet. Learn how to talk about your plans for the week and how to say the days of the week in the target language. Download this cheat sheet for free. Second, the Daily Conversations Infographic ebook. You'll learn over 100 conversational phrases with this new PDF ebook. And third, How to Say Hello PDF Writing Workbook. With this printable PDF, you'll pick up some common greetings and be able to practice writing them out. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Now to today's topic. Input versus output and how to learn language faster. Part 1. Input versus output. So there are 2 ways to define input and output. First, from the language learning perspective, input is listening and reading, and output is speaking and writing. The second way to look at it is the effort you put in and the results you get. So input is the time and effort you put into learning the language, like listening to audio lessons for 5 hours a week, and 5 hours is your input, or practicing speaking phrases out loud for 10 minutes a day. And output is the return on the time you invested into the language. In other words, the results. The results could be something like mastering 30 phrases or being able to hold a 3-minute conversation as a result of your input. And that's the input and output we want to focus on today, the time put in and the results you get from the time put in. Part 2. How tracking your input and output helps you learn a language faster. If you take a look around, most learners do a ton of info with studying, right? They read textbooks, they watch videos on YouTube, they spend hours on apps, but they have no measurable results or return on their time invested. If someone told you that they've read 200 pages of a textbook, which is a lot of input, can they place a specific number on their results? Can they say, I learned 1,000 words, or I can handle 20 minutes of conversation as a result of reading 200 pages? Probably not. So most learners don't know because most learners don't measure their input or their output. However, if you knew that listening to 1 hour of audio lessons a week resulted in being able to hold a 3-minute conversation, now you know what results you're getting from your work. And this is where tracking your input and output becomes a powerful way to learn a language faster. Because you can measure your input and output, you can also now improve your results. If 1 hour of input helps you have a 3-minute conversation, you now know how to reach 6 minutes, 9 minutes, and so on. You know how to improve. Just add an hour more. Look at it in another way. You can also try to get more output while maintaining your input, 1 hour. So trying to get 7 or 8 minutes of conversation from 1 hour of study time. Now, the numbers may not always be the same because of the law of diminishing returns. But what's important to understand is that if you're putting in effort, you should always aim to get some sort of result in return. Otherwise, you're not making progress. That's why this tactic is so powerful. It almost forces you to improve and get something out of your efforts by looking for ways to beat your current numbers. But if you never knew the numbers, then you wouldn't know what your baseline was and you wouldn't know how to improve. Now, how do you apply this to your language learning? Part 3. How to apply this tactic. It's not hard. Just measure your input or the time you study. We already ask you to set small, measurable monthly goals and outline your daily routines. This should give you an idea of how much time you put in already. Plus, our learning system tracks the time you study. Just visit My Report under the Account drop-down menu. There, you'll see the number of lessons completed, flashcards reviewed, and time studied. Next, measure your results, or your output. You have to start doing output, whether it's a journal, texting your teacher, writing comments on our lessons, having conversations. You have to have that output and measure it. So if your goal is to learn 1,000 words in 1 month, but you only learned 800, then you know that with your current input, 800 is a realistic number. 1 month results in 800 words mastered. And because you know this, you can now improve by doubling your input or changing to a more efficient study method, like learning with flashcards. Simply put, measure your time input and measure your output. And again, to measure the output, you have to do the output. You'll instantly see what results you're getting for the time spent. Thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about, are you putting enough hours into your language? If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! What's the best way to speak and understand more of the language? Simple. Learn more words. But with all the words in your target language, where do you even start? And if you're a beginner, which words should you learn first? You're about to find out. How to boost your vocabulary with the 2,000 most common words list and reach conversational fluency. In this video, you'll learn 1. All about our 2,000 most common words list, 2. How to start building your vocabulary, and 3. How to learn even faster with special study tools. But first, if you don't yet have access to this tool, just click the link down in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account right now. So, what is this word list, and how does it help language learners boost their vocabulary? The 2,000 most common words list is a premium study tool that gives you 2,000 of the most commonly used words. According to experts, you need to know about 1,500 words for conversational fluency, so 2,000 is more than enough for any language learner. First, here's how it works. This 2,000 word list is divided into simple categories, such as verbs, adjectives, everyday words, numbers, and days of the week. Plus, smaller lists like the core 100 words, core 500 words, and so on, so you can easily learn without getting overwhelmed. Next, each word in the word list comes with the meaning, the audio pronunciation, sample sentences, and an image, so that you fully understand each word. Now, here's how you take full advantage of this powerful study tool. First, start with a category, like everyday words, or the core 100 word list. If you want to get acquainted with the vocab, click on View Slideshow to see all of the words in an interactive slideshow. By the way, the core 100 word list is 100% free for all users. Next, if you want to learn these words even faster or save them for later review, click on Add All Words and send them to your word bank, or select a desired few, click on Add Selected Words and send them to your word bank. The word bank is your personal list of words and phrases, all in one spot. You can also use it to create and print physical study sheets. To learn these words faster, study with flashcards, a guaranteed way to memorize words fast. Just click on Add All Words, or Add Selected Words if you only want to send a few, and then click New Deck under Flashcards. This deck will now be waiting for you inside the flashcards. So take advantage of the 2,000 most common words list. Find it in the vocabulary drop-down menu on the site. Remember, you can use this powerful feature with the word bank and flashcards. Access it right now. Learn new words easily and reach conversational fluency with the 2,000 most common words list. If you don't yet have access to this tool, just click the link down in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Do you feel like you don't speak enough of your target language? That you need to know more words? Then stick around. With these lessons, you'll pick up some of the most common words in just a few minutes. Now, this video is a small portion of our learning program. To get the full lessons, translations, and Fluency Fast study tools, click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account. Learning a language is tough because it's hard to remember every single thing that you learn. But what if you had a cheat sheet with the must-know words, phrases, and grammar rules, where you can glance through and review everything in a minute or two? If you do that enough times, then the language will become natural. How to learn a language 2 times faster with PDF cheat sheets. And in this guide, you'll discover 1. How to learn and retain hundreds of words and phrases with our cheat sheets. 2. How to unlock over 30 cheat sheets, and much more. But first, if you don't yet have access to our learning program, the lessons and special cheat sheets like this, click the link down in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account right now. First, what are these cheat sheets? With our learning program, you'll learn the language with bite-sized audio and video courses, and as a bonus, you get PDF cheat sheets to help you review the language. These cheat sheets cover must-know topics like weather, family, talking about hobbies, and much more. There are over 30 cheat sheets inside. Inside each cheat sheet, you get the words, phrases, and helpful sentence patterns related to the topic that you can quickly review whenever you have a minute or two. Now, how can you learn faster with these cheat sheets? Just download a cheat sheet, print it, keep it nearby, and glance through as much as possible. Eventually, you'll know all of the words and phrases in and out, simply because you've seen the words enough times. It's all about exposure to the language. The more you're exposed to the language, the better you'll remember it. And you can always save the PDFs to your device, but having physical cheat sheets makes it easy to pick one up and glance through. Otherwise, they'll sit somewhere on your phone or computer, along with the many other language learning apps you haven't been using. How can you get access to our PDF cheat sheets? Just click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get our learning program and these bonus cheat sheets. Once you've signed up, come back to the special PDF lessons page by clicking the link in the description. Remember, here's what you can do to learn all of these words by heart. Drill these words with our spaced repetition flashcards, which will help cement these words into your long-term memory. Save them to the word bank, your personal vocabulary collection, where you can print out your own study sheets, or review the words with our looped vocabulary slideshow and play it until you know all of the words. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to get these lessons and study tools. Learning a language is tough because it's just hard to remember every single thing that you learn. But what if you had a language cheat sheet with the must-know words, phrases, and grammar rules? So you can cheat, glance through, and review everything in a minute or two. If you do that enough times, then the language will become natural. So in this guide, you'll learn 1. All about our language PDF cheat sheets. 2. How to start building your vocabulary. 3. How to unlock over 30 cheat sheets for free, and much more. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. So let's jump in. I'll guide you through our learning system so you get to see exactly what's inside and our members-only study tools. Okay, so let's take a quick look at one of these cheat sheets so that you can see what they look like. So I'm on this cheat sheet page where you can access a bunch of different topics. So let's choose one to take a look at. I will choose this one about talking online. So you can download everything from this page and it will appear in your browser here. Or you can also, in my case, as on an iPad, you can save it to your files, choose something for the name. So I'll call this one like online chat, something like that. Oops, online chat. So we can save this to our device in this way, and then we can practice with these. So let's take a look at what kind of each one looks like and get some practice. So each one of these has a graphic like this. So in this case, this is the Talking Online cheat sheet. We have a graphic that covers a lot of kind of common vocabulary words. In this case, it's all about computers and devices that we use for talking online. So you'll find on these the vocabulary words, like in this case, we have smartphone or flash drive. We have router or router, depending on your pronunciation, your preferred pronunciation. So you'll find some basic keywords about each topic that are relevant to the topic here at the beginning. And then you'll also find beyond that some other kind of common phrases, some expressions. You might find some grammar points as well, depending on the cheat sheet that you're looking at. You'll find some conversational points. So in this case, we have like, are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Or how do I upload this picture, right? So these kind of points that are specific to that topic that you're looking at the moment. So each one of these cheat sheets has something like this. You have some conversational points that are related to that key topic. So you can find this. You can also find vocabulary lists. You can find like key, in this case, social media expressions that you might need to know. Depending on the cheat sheet, you might also be able to find like grammar exercises. So let's take a look at some of the other cheat sheets so that you can kind of see what other topics you might be able to find and what other sorts of exercises you might be able to look at. So let's go, for example, to the phone calls cheat sheet. So if we look at the phone calls cheat sheet, you can find some sample dialogues here where they say, hello, I'd like to speak with the person in charge. Okay, just a moment. So you get these opportunities to practice different kinds of skills, different kinds of things, depending on the cheat sheet that you're looking at. So again, in this case, this one also has some key vocabulary words, some key phrases that you can use for this specific kind of practice. So you'll find different types of practice depending on the cheat sheet and depending on kind of what you're focused on at that moment. So PDF cheat sheets are an easy way to boost your grammar and vocabulary. There's no need to memorize. You just glance through and review everything in a minute or two, and you'll get used to the words and the grammar inside and pick up the language effortlessly. So, if you want to learn the language and get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.